few months ago, all this land had trees on it. It was completely wooded. And since then, we've installed electric, water, septic system. We've poured our foundation and we framed the exterior of our home. So in this video, we're going to show you how we went from raw land to ready to build our foundation. I'm going to go ask an expert, my husband, Jake, who is the mastermind and builder behind this project, how he did everything. So let's go. So as soon as we closed on the property, what's the first thing you did?
Besides all of the formalities like survey and soil
Yeah, I
testing
think we'll
and
do a different video on like how we actually did the due diligence. But like as soon as we closed.
cleared the path up to the top, like cutting down trees and clearing brush, just so we can get a really good view of the land, see what we're working with.
Yeah, I remember on day 2, you were already able to drive your truck all the way up the driveway on the dirt, and that was like shocking to me. I thought that was going to take like weeks.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult part about clearing the land, or something that surprised you?
Just how much rock there was.
Oh, for real?
The machines were not liking all the rock.
Yeah. So I remember as soon as we got rid of the trees on the driveway, we rented a skid steer.
Yeah.
And we're trying to like kind of smooth that out so driving up the driveway would be a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how many burn piles we needed to do.
Oh yeah.
With like all of the trees that came down and the brush and just like how much garbage there was on the land to just like pick up and haul out of there, like that boat that we had to get rid of.
Oh yeah.
So what utilities did we need to install and how did we go about each one?
So we had to do water, power, and septic. So septic was the most involved. We had to dig our own custom system on a hillside, so that had its own challenges. And then our build site was about 300 feet from the road, kind of straight uphill, so all the trenches we had to dig were very steep and
rocky.
Yep, our electrical trench needed to be 30 inches deep with conduit, so we had to dig it with an excavator, and it's a little tricky on the hillsides.
It was really tricky. I remember being in the road trying to direct traffic around us because you were like hanging off the hill with the excavator. Yep. I mean, you were chained up, so you were being safe about it, but it was still terrifying. I think I didn't expect it to be so terrifying on that hillside.
Someone's got to do it.
It is what it is. Okay, so tell me about the water trench. How did you do that one?
That one was a bit easier. It only had to be about 16 inches deep where we are here in East Tennessee, so I just dug it with a pickaxe and then just ran PEX the whole way.
Tell me about that one machine that you started using, the trencher.
Oh yes, so for some of our sewer lines where the ground is a little bit flatter, I rented a trencher, a ditch witch, and it cuts perfect, like 5-inch wide trenches.
It was really satisfying.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's kind of an oversimplified version of installing our utilities. I guess tell me a little bit more detail about like how we installed the conduit in the electrical trench.
Okay, so we ran into rock, of course, like anywhere else on our property. So we had to kind of just follow the path of least resistance. Ideally, we would be able to just do a straight line, but that's not how it goes in the real world. So we had to just kind of follow whatever cracks and things we could in the rock. Wherever the rock was softer or it was dirt, we just took the path of least resistance. So when it came time to actually install our conduit, we had to do quite a lot of bending. So we made a big fire. And then at that point, we are able to just line up the PVC next to it. So they were just constantly slowly heating as we went. Then we take the next one, move another one in, and then that allowed them to be a little bit malleable, flexible, so we could get them to fit in the trench.
And we got her done. I think the most difficult part about that process was getting the wire that we needed to pull from the bottom all the way. How many feet would you say it was?
Like 250 feet.
Yeah, 250 feet straight uphill to our temporary power pole. So tell me about how we did that and what you built to do that.
Yeah, so we had to get a little bit creative because we didn't have a professional wire pulling setup. So what we did is rigged up some pulleys with our excavator, and we bought some 2,000-pound pole line, and we were able to actually attach all of our wire spools to the power pole where our power is coming off of, right above the inlet for our conduit. So we were able to run our line ahead of time as we installed the conduit. And then once we were ready to pull the wire, we tied into our spools and then started pulling it through the conduit up to the top using the excavator track.
So helpful.
I think, do we have any videos of
We
that?
might, yeah, I'll try to include it.
Yeah, but we rigged up a pulley on the boom of the excavator, holding our pole down so the force didn't pull our power pole straight out of the ground.
Yeah.
And then we just wrapped the wire around the track, and then I would just slowly engage that one track that was in the air, and it would just spool up that 2,000-pound pull tape and pull the wire all the way up through the trench.
And we got her done.
Yep.
So then, as far as like how we worked with the utility companies, I forget, did you connect those wires that we pulled up to the temporary power setup, and then we had the inspector come?
Exactly. So before we were able to connect to the city power, which the city handles on their side, we had to connect to our temporary pole and have that inspected.
Yes.
So that just involves connecting to your panel and making sure everything's to code, and then you call the city, they'll send out an inspector who looks it over, and if you're good, they give you the stamp of approval, and you let the city know, and they will come out and turn on your power, basically.
Then our power company is called Bright Ridge, so we basically went in there, set up an account with them, paid a couple thousand for them to come install the, was it transformer?
Yes.
Transformer, and then they were able to connect to the wires that we left at the bottom of the street. And then for the water, what material did you use again for that?
We used 3/4-inch PEX, about a 300-foot spool, which is quite affordable.
Yeah.
It holds up very well underground.
What did the connection look like at the top and at the bottom?
So at the top, right now, we haven't done our finished plumbing, so we just have PEX spooled up in our crawl space for once it comes time to do our rough and plumbing, and then we'll go to all of the different fixtures and things like that. But on the inlet side, we connect to the meter, and that's where you'll have your pressure regulator valve. As soon as they installed the meter, I was able to make that connection at the street.
Nice, yeah. And usually the homeowner is responsible for making that connection, or you hire a plumber. The city doesn't do that.
Yep.
And then we'll do a whole separate video on our septic system because that is super in-depth. It requires its own video. But basically, as soon as we had our utilities done, we were ready to then start on our foundation and start building our house. But it was a long process. Happy to be done with it. Happy to be done with the rocks. And
not quite. We got a culvert to install.
We do. Okay, just kidding. We thought we were done, but I think they'll haunt us forever. We used what? We used a diamond blade saw. We used a jackhammer. We used a sledgehammer. Like, we tried everything to get through these rocks, and the most effective method we found was cutting like slices in the rock with the diamond blade and then sticking a wedge. We used like an axe head. We used like the regular wedges you get at the store. We'd pound it with the sledgehammer. Oh, and then we also had the rod.
Yeah, but a narrow wedge is the way to go.
Yeah,
A cute edge.
Yes. And then slowly and surely we got through all of them, but it takes a very long time. We know why it's called Rocky Top over here now. Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like to see more videos like this and watch how we finish this house, we're not done yet, so we really want to take you along in real time. Subscribe, comment below, and any questions you have. We'd love to be an educational resource and really just show you in real time what we're doing. See you next time. God bless you.